Good morning. Good. Wait, is it morning? No, it's not morning anymore. Good afternoon. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. We have so much more mountain to go. We gotta lock in. This is never gonna get done unless I freaking lock the hell in here. We're taking a little bit of a break from a hardcore handoff. Not really a break, because I'm still gonna play it today. I'm just doing all the grindy stuff. I'm gonna, go and get a whole ton of wood so that we can start preparing for what we need. And that is going to be always a good time. I think this time around in the hardcore handoff, I'm not as obsessed as I was the first time around. And I think that's probably a good thing, because I will end up burning myself out for a few months if I do that. And so I'm not going to try to obsess about it, and really want to make it a partnership between me and Gex. I think it'll be quite great, quite refreshing. And I would love to see how our styles meld. How our styles will meld together. I think that's going to be a lot of fun and really good to see. So, anyway, we're here just chilling. Just chilling. And we're going to find out how much we can get done today. First, I just got to do a little bit of mossification here, because it looks a little weird just flat like this. So we just got to do this first, and then we're going to get on process here. We're going to place a lot of stone. How much stone? I don't know yet. I haven't decided just how many stacks we're going to do. I haven't decided how much work we're going to put into it, but I know we got to start putting in that work. So, in order to finish all the buildings, what I really need is to see how they interlock with each other. And to see that, we need to also have access to a lot of trees. I need to have the trees, and then I need to know where the trees are going. And I think those are two things that we're going to focus on. All right, let me just take a look at that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Nice little grassy peak, and we'll do like little grass through here as well. Just not yet. Not yet. Let's go ahead and put all this moss down, and we're gonna start. We're gonna start the tasks. It's gonna be something for sure. It's gonna be a lot of block placing, a lot of mossification, a lot of everything, all at the same time. We got to do this. Like, we do not have a choice. If I put this off, I'm never going to get it done. And considering, like, we haven't even touched the done scaffoldings on the other side, it's going to be very difficult to do if we do not buckle in and make things a reality for ourselves here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try our damnedest to get this going in a way that makes sense. And I also want to make this just a little bit more. I don't like that it's one wide, so we do have to fix that on occasions here. This is day number 5, by the way, in a row. Our PB is quickly coming up on us, and I think that's rather cool. So, I'm very happy, very excited about that. Let's see just how long we can go. Genuinely have no idea. I have zero plans on the matter. And we're just gonna figure it out here. So one stone block at a time to make it work. A lot of stone placing though. So you kind of have to do this on a weird angle here, and then once you reach the corner, that's when you're allowed to kind of change the style of what you got going on. And simple as that. It's a lot of just placing the blocks. Like here, we can already tell that we don't want to do that. We want to go here instead, or else it's not going to line up in the same regard, because this has to go all the way up right here, right? And then in order to go up again, it's got to come from here. So you got to just kind of play it by ear and make it work. Sometimes it's a lot of just going up. Like I said, buckle in, because it's going to be a lot of stone. Like a metric shitload. I'm trying to get better in my life and in Minecraft as well on this one specific thing, and that is being able to finish any project. Other people are really, really good at this. They start something and guess what? They're just like focused on it and they're able to finish it. I have so many, like this is all the same project to be clear. Same project, but obviously many, many, many different components here of the same project. And as a result, I very much struggle to how the hell we're gonna finish things. What's up, Foxy? How are you? Good morning. You are the first. Yep, welcome, welcome. Hope you all are having a great Sunday afternoon at this time. We're doing stone. A lot of stone placing. Astronomical amount of stone. It's the name of the game today. How much stone can I place? Focus on trying to achieve a singular goal. No hardcore handoff today. I played this morning, but I have a lot of resource collecting to do. So, I was playing for like 2 hours this morning, just literally chopping trees for 2 hours because I need so much freaking wood to start building that it's a problem. So, I'm trying to like break it up a little bit. But no hardcore handoff today, on stream at least. I will probably go back and continue chopping more trees today though, because it's a lot. It's a lot of trees. Today is Mountain Day. Clicking 1,000, well, way more than 1,000. Clicking thousands of times to try to overcome one of our greatest obstacles, which is starting things and not being able to finish them. It's a lot harder than it looks. If you're prone to procrastination, as I am, it's a lot harder. I always struggle with finishing things, and this world is kind of no exception to that. So I really want to buckle in here and get something tangible and to be able to finish a project would be amazing. So we're gonna heads down, just try to finish one little project at a time here. Nope, cute but wrong. So the plan is to go at least through all of the stone that I have over there. And from that, we'll see how much more we're able to get through. Because it is a ton of stone. Who knows? Maybe we take a little break from the stone at some point and just try to figure out the pathway, because now there's a little bit more pathway that is not done. Who knows? But we are on our PB as well in terms of streaming. Well, we're getting close to our PB. We got 3 more days before we beat our PB of streaming daily. And I'm very, very excited for that. I have been streaming for years and years and years. Kind of. I took many breaks in between that. And I'm talking like year-long breaks too. But I think this time, I'm not going to say it's going to be different because I think that makes me a filthy liar, honestly. Oh, this time's going to be different. Let's not say that. Let's just say we're going for our PB, and we're going to make it work. We're at least going to beat our PB. That is all we can say at this particular moment. We're going to beat the PB. In case you are wondering, PB currently sits at 7 days in a row, meaning if we stream for 8 days in a row, we will have beaten our PB by at least 1 day. And that sounds really nice, so I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. This is day 5 today. And that will put it on Tuesday is my birthday, actually, and that will be day 7. So the day after my birthday, we will hit that PB. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. Just one thing after another. I don't know if anyone else has had this issue, but I often struggle with like completing things in like life. I'm like super hyped about it for a little while, and then I just kind of stop. Even though I enjoy doing it, I'm like, eh. And I let it consume me, and I need to stop that. Like, genuinely, I need to stop that. It is very unhealthy, and I don't love it. I'm going to leave that singular block there. It's going to drive someone nuts, but I'm going to leave that there. We will need to mine out all of the sand that is underneath here as well, because I don't want giant things spawning inside of this mountain. And we should probably do that sooner rather than later as well. So maybe after we are out of stone this particular time, we should take a minute there and get rid of all of that sand and sandstone. I don't want anything to be able to spawn down there. Go up. So we should have enough stone to do at least 2 of the columns here, I think. And then with those 2 columns, we should be able to continue. Okay, so something along those lines. I already did laundry today. I already got coffee today. I have eaten. Taking the dogs out. Spirits are high today. That is always a good sign. Spirits are in fact high. We really need to add the pathway over here and maybe a way up through the back to get up there. That would seem a little weird, but maybe it works. I'm not sure. We haven't planned any of this in creative or anything like that. We just kind of wing it, which leads to some weird things sometimes. Like, I never even planned for there to be a whole-ass mountain around this entire build. I truly did not plan for that at all. It's like, okay, well, we're going to build a mountain. And then it was like, we're going to build another mountain. And at some point, I'm like, you need to stop. You need to calm the hell down, sir. We also need to fix that mountain because it's not going to work in the same regard. So we are going to have to tear that down, which is going to take a lot of freaking time. A lot of time. Luckily for us, we have nothing better to do. Bum, 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 bum. You want to really enunciate that you are not doing it the same, so you have to do a lot of these weird, jagged, curvy lines. Makes a lot of sense, but you really have to do a lot of them to make it feel correct. Otherwise, it's just as like off, and you don't like that. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. This is gonna be a weird thing. Go up here. I haven't looked yet, by the way, of how much stone we've actually used, but I kind of want to very soon here because we've got to be approaching a couple 100,000. I don't know for sure, but I would venture to bet at least 200,000 to 300,000 placed. Obviously, I have no way of knowing because I haven't checked, but it's gotta be getting close to that amount. There's no way that it's not. And what's awful about this is we need to come back at some point and come in with the sandstone and come in with the sand and come in with the moss in a few places alongside it. That part, the details are gonna be even more difficult here for sure. Something like that. That's fine. That is fine. We do need to remember to set our spawn here as well. Like with an actual bed, because the one that we're just carrying in our inventory right now is not helpful when we go to the end. And last time we lost, we lost our base for a minute, and I had to go pull up old coordinates to get it back. And I was like, oh, shoot. Screwed that one up. Gotta say, I'm really not excited for work tomorrow. It's very much of the same routine. I want something different, something better, something more. But I feel like everyone who works kind of thinks the same way. You're just, every day is the same, you know, situations may change, but every day is very much the same when you work 40 plus hours a week. And it sucks. It's like the one part about being an adult that is like not fun at all. Same with like I don't eat sugar anymore or anything like that, but the ability as an adult to just go buy a cake too for dinner is wild. No one's there to stop you. No one is going to tell you that's not something you should do. It's just a simple matter of, can you do it? Sure you can. Should you do it? Probably not. I'm not discouraging you. Like, I've definitely done it before, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something, is really what it boils down to. Can't reach that. We should do one lower here then. Okay, keep going up and up and up. Gonna do this first because we didn't put it at the correct level. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Had a big burp come out there. Big burp. We built this slate. Ooh! We're good. Almost yeeted myself right off the cliff there. That's a thing. Alright. Place all of these and let's get this out of the same height. Perfect. We're gonna go at least 3 more up here. And I don't want to be like Grian and just leave the back unfinished. I know how easy that would be. Just do the front. You're not gonna see the back. Can't do that. We absolutely can't do that. I know how much I want to, and I know can't do it. Wow, we still got a long way to go up here, actually. What's up, Maddox? How are you? Have you decided if you are going to tell your crush on Monday? Yeah, Foxy stopped in for a little bit. Sad that we are not streaming Hardcore Handoff today. I get it. You have not. Well, it is Sunday. You should probably get closer to making that decision there, buddy. Probably should get close to making that decision. I still think you should go for it. Life is way too short to, you know, stress about things like this. I think you should genuinely go for it. Like, I know it's scary because, like, if she rejects you or whatever, then it's awkward. But you can't live like that. You can't. Shit, we're out of stone. out of stone. Can't live like that, though. Just doesn't work. Oh, hello, creeper. Whoa. Whoa. I rocketed right into his face. That was not what I was trying to do there, that's for sure. I said I was going to do the sandstone, but I want to do... This is the last chest of stone, so if we can potentially get this stone... I want to just get rid of all of that real quick. Okay, take out the torches, and then we should be able to pick up the rest, yes. Alright, so after that bit of stone, God, that mountain is starting to look massive. It is massive. Absolutely freaking massive. So this is too safe over here, so we have to come back at some point and do a little bit of that. Somebody say massive. Oh yeah. Massive and girthy? You know it. God damn. God damn. Just kind of frame it. We'll have to come back and do all the bottoms here at some point. Bottoms are the easiest part, though, in my opinion, so it's not a big deal that we do those right this second, just that they are done at some point. Want to make it not uniform, but also like uniform at the same time here. And I feel that is the tricky part some of the time. Just kind of stack it in there. Gives it a little bit more of a load. That. We do like things big and massive and girthy here. That's how we do. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Place all of the stone here, and then from the ashes of the stone we will go and get rid of all the sand, because I think that is equally as important as this step here. Up we go. It's a me, Mario. Mario! Funny enough, my favorite Super Mario game, quote unquote, is not a Mario game. It is a Luigi game, and it is Haunted Mansion. That game, so good. Such good memories of getting the ghosty boys, vacuuming them up in our sucker. remember to do some of this as we're going here, or else it's going to take us a little bit more time. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we got ads here in 10 seconds. We're gonna keep rolling through them. Normally I would go ahead and stop, but I am not needing a break yet. Not needing a break, and I just want to get through as much stone as we can. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it as much as we can here. Good. Up there. So maybe one block up, and then we can start going back slowly. Ooh, nope, not like that. Up just a smidgen. Need to go up a lot more here, though. See, it's getting a lot more shallow here, so that means we got to go up a lot more, and there's not a lot of deviation to be had. Till we get up to this front here, and then we should Good. Let's get all that up right there. Someone's doggo was barking like crazy outside. It's not mine. But someone, the doggo's barking. My chicken is smelling so good. It's not going to be ready tonight, but it's a dish I make basically every week. Very easy to do. You make your own garlic Parmesan cream sauce. You put in some red bell peppers into the chicken and some cream cheese. Let that sucker cook for 4 hours, and then add your choice of starch. I'm going for a rice today. Ooh, we gotta make the rice. I forgot about that. Shoot. So on the next break, we need to probably take a little bit extra so that we can wash our rice and get that cooking. Did forget about that. Mix the two together, and then you can add a nice veg if you feel so inclined. Not required, but the veg is always nice to take away the intensity of cream cheese, because I feel like cream cheese is just very in your face, which I don't love. Don't love it. It genuinely doesn't even feel like we've made that big of a difference here as well. Like, we keep adding, right? But it doesn't even look like we are adding onto this mountain, to be completely honest. It just seems like we're going through the motions, you know? And we are, Of course we are, but can't even tell if we're making a dent in this mountain or not. Cute, but you're wrong, baby. Cute, but you're wrong. Bum, bum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Are we at the? Oh, we didn't finish this section because we ran out of stone. Let's finish that real quick then. Gotta make sure that it is all put together and we don't half-ass this, because if we do, we're gonna have to come back later and fix it. So I'm trying my best to just not miss things here. All right, good. So we got our little like crenellation here at the top, and it's different levels, and that's okay. Makes it more believable, I think, if it is all different levels than if it is the same level. Such like that. Alright, so we should be able to do potentially one more. Well, we won't be able to finish a full one with the amount of stone that we have, but we will be able to make a little bit of a dent. Like, it's spreading. It is spreading. Like, we're almost to this house, so, like, we are making a difference, but... What is that? Oh, it's a lightning rod. I was, like, looking at it, like, what the fuck? What is that? Oh, balls. Alright, well, I was gonna go try to fix that, and I guess that's not something I'll be doing right now. Okay, step one, bring it all up to the same level. Just to make sure we're good. Perfect. Okay, uppity up. Two more right here. Should feel pretty good. Yeah, maybe we can get the full Monty with this. Which, for those of you who are young, the Full Monty was a movie in which they got naked, basically. It's a movie about strippers, essentially. Movie about strippers. I don't know the plot. All I remember is it is a movie about strippers. Like male strippers, I think. But I'm not sure. I've never actually seen the movie, I just saw it in passing, so I'm not sure, but it's definitely a movie about strippers. It's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be real close to see if we can't do this. Alright, let's go up at least a couple blocks here. Three more stacks. Then we are actually out of our first amount there. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, hello, Echo. Hello. That chicken smells so good. God, die. Gonna be just shy of the top here. Okay, let's go out a block here. Let's put that one there. Oh, last stack here. Not quite able to make it to the top, but we can finish that at some point. Not a problem. Alright, I do want to get rid of all of this jazz. So let's go find a bed, because we're going to need it for, well, we're back there, I'm sure. And I also kind of need a place to put all of these sand blocks, eh? We also really need to get clean, because we have just random shit laying around. Where's our bed? Let's take one of those beds. And let's start with this little amount of sand here, and we'll work our way. Only goal, really, get it below the water level. So we'll do probably 2 under the water level. Sure, nothing is spawning on it. Look how cute this fish is. Hi. Hi, little guy. Okay, so we're going to get rid of all of this sand. It will come in handy at some point. I just don't want things to be able to spawn here inside this thing, so we're gonna do it like that. And that will also allow us to get us some sand and sandstone possibly in the process, which is great news. All of that is very, very valuable to us. So we'll put everything 2 blocks under the water, and then we could potentially like build something in here. Put a random farm in here that we may or may not need. Like, probably, realistically, we should put another creeper farm over here, honestly. Like, we got the one in the church, but that one definitely is not loaded when we're way the hell over here, so I should probably put another one over here. It's a lightning storm. It sure is. Sure is. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not doing it. Dude, there's something weird with the bows now. Like, they're, like, going through stuff, and it just, like, phases the arrow out like that. I don't know what the hell they did to bows, but they need to fix it. Let's get rid of the flowers. Keep the gunpowder. No, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep it, actually. Let's just do this one step at a time here. I don't know how that triggered going into the swim mode, but that filled in everything neatly. We're gonna be able to get some real good amount of sand here. At least a couple double chests, I think. Didn't mean to swim, and I don't care if we get every single block. I don't care. No real reason to get every single block. We're gonna get plenty. It's not that big a deal. Do it this way though, all the water flows into us and delivers the sand directly to our buttholes, which is great. Dude, this is a massive sand island here. Absolutely massive. That's gonna fill itself in. Very, very nice. Okay, we got a little bit more. Yeah. Are we full? No, not quite. Just about to be, though. Just about to be. And this is absolutely something we need to fly back and forth every single time because you don't want to waste sand. You don't. I also don't know that we'll be able to get any sandstone from this, but I guess we'll find that answer out too. Let's go deposit this. I think we have a place for sand up here, right? A place for gravel. So we can make a place for sand. We should do that. It seems like a valuable thing that we should do. If you were logs, there were you. I was going to say, where would you be? We don't have a crafting bench over here. Of course not. I knew we had a crafting bench here somewhere. No. $32 chests is not a lot, but it's not a little either. It'll be a decent start for us. No. You must connect. Okay, we should be able to do the whole kit and caboodle here then. Okay, so we got sand. for days. And one of these is dirt. Dirt. Perfect. Back we go. We actually don't have that much more of the mountain left here. We do have to connect this point to that point, though. And at some point very, very soon, we need to get rid of this wall because it's just awful. It doesn't look like a mountain at all. We need to get rid of it. Sucks. Because we did put a lot of stone on there, but we should be able to get a lot of it back, so. All in all, should be fine. All the way over here. Something nice about sand mining. It's just very calming. Just make it work. And this is going to be a big flooding with this one. We'll literally take all the sand we can get because all of it is a valuable resource. Valuable and something that we are definitely going to need a lot of. If we want to cover this entire gigantic, enormous mountain with parts of sand, guess what? You're going to need a lot of sand. As shocking as that is, you're gonna need a lot of sand. Water is gonna come flooding in here. Very soon here. This might connect to the water. Yep, sure does. Sure does. Let's get the outline here. Bum, bum, bum. Whenever I do that, it just makes me think of Baroque Works number 7. Egonon? Egonon is his name, I think. Yes. That's what it makes me think of. Okay, I can't believe I pulled his name out of my ass, actually. It's crazy sauce. Give me your sand. Alright, very little left of this once island. And then there's just a couple more little islands to go here, so not bad at all. All things that need to get done, and this actually is classified as a completed project once we get rid of all this sand here. Something that needed to get done, just something that we hadn't done yet. We're gonna have enough space? Survey says not likely. Not likely. Not a bit of sandstone also. I'm kind of disappointed by that because I was hoping we could get both, but it's fine. It's okay. Oh, It's going. Oh no, not going yet. You gotta go. Oh no, there's no holes. We're good. No holes yet. Inventory full already. Add in 5 minutes. We gotta make sure we get up and start washing the rice for this. Put the maybe we won't do all of it this time, but like we'll at least wash it. And we might try to do both actually. We might try to wash the rice and put it in the pressure cooker. And then if we run out of time, we can just simply add timers. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We'll take a little longer of a break this time in 4 minutes here, and then we'll snooze it a little after we do that, just to keep it fair or whatever, you know? That's exactly what we'll do. Water is going to start coming in hot here. Hello, Squidwards. Okay, final blocks. That should trigger a water cascade, and it does. That's so cool. That's so flippin' cool. I'm a snake, I'm a snake, I'm a snake. I'm a snake. That one is taken care of. Let's go on to the next one. Would not get up in the air there. All of this now needs to go. Let's start here. This one might have some sandstone in it. Create a harsh line in the sand here, and we'll start with that portion, and then we'll come back and finish the rest. This one is obviously not lit up as well, and it does have a bit of an overhang on top of it, which could result in some things spawning. It does appear we are going to get some sandstone. Excellent news. Excellent news. So inventory is definitely going to fill up again as we're trying to get to the promised land. Ooh, I see. We are going to have to bring a beacon over here, it looks like, because there is a lot of stone in the way. Which is fine. We can definitely do that. Not a whole lot of sandstone, but it's trickling in. Hopefully, we are able to get ourselves quite a bit here, though. We are going to have to bring the beacon over here and get all that sorted. Gotta watch our shovel's durability as well. It's starting to crumble a little bit. so far so good. We do need to go back and put all of our stuff away. We do need a beacon though. Drat. Alright. Regardless, we have ads here in 5 seconds. I'm going to take a little longer than normal break to wash my rice. Be right back. We're back adjacent. It's gonna be just a few more minutes. Gotta eat my yogurt. Well, I don't have to. I want to eat my yogurt. So we're gonna eat our yogurt before we continue on. Always mix up your yogurt. Combine the good and the bad bacteria so that you don't get any spots on here that are potentially bad tasting. Still fine because they combine in your gut alright, but always, always, always mix your yogurt. It's just the proper thing to do. Such good yogurt. Okay, we're actually back now. Actually back. We need to get a beacon, and we need to take our sand and sandstone and deposit it real quick. So let's start with one of those things. Sand. Kablam. Sand. Kablam. So we didn't have much sandstone. We don't have much stone. We're never going to have this much gravel, right? Like, ever? There's a lot of that one. Okay, we'll keep that on our inventory for just a second, I suppose. We need a beacon. We need a beacon base. And obviously I don't feel like removing any of these, so let's check and see our iron reserves. One of these chests somewhere, yep. And it's not enough. Not enough. And we still need another. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, that and a beacon. Beautiful. Okay, let's get our box as well. We're gonna need a secondary shovel. All of these are now, all the stone used there is now gone also. Take that. We got a shovel. Let's just replace it now so I don't have to come back, I suppose. Yeah. There's no more stone in here, right? Like, it's just slabs? Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go put in a beacon. It's a big mountain. A lot of stone. So, do we potentially need 2? Let's start right here, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna do it right here. That should hopefully give us full range of motion, but as I didn't counter, I didn't mathulate there. We'll see. We'll see if we're close. These two, and that allows us to instantly mine stone, which is what we are after. Let's go. Mine down to here, so we got 2 more levels after this. Let's just make a harsh dip here so that we know, hey, you, mister, you got 2 more layers there. And we'll go just about all the way. Oh no, we need to go 1 more layer, eh? 1 more layer. We can do that. We can do that. Alright, fantastic. It is a little dark here. It's okay. If anyone's scared of the dark, avert your eyes. It's okay. Got our bed on us, which we will put on top of this beacon for the moment. Do need to probably have some lunch as well. Hello? Let me in. There must be like some water on the ground or something from when I took a shower, because I see like a reflection from the bathroom, and it's kind of creepy. Eganon, oh, you silly guy, you. So we are going to get a decent amount of sandstone and a decent amount of stone, I guess. I feel like stone we're still pretty good on for the moment. I don't think we're going to need more, but hard to tell, I guess. Hard to tell. We're getting a little bit of coal, a bunch of randomness. It's all stuff we're gonna end up using, though. I kind of want to basically lose our entire supply also. When this build is done, I want there to literally be like no blocks left in any of my storage chests for some reason. I think that would be kind of cool. If it was somehow able to use everything, then it's like, we've got nothing left. It's kind of cool. Hard because we are adding blocks constantly, but I think it is achievable. We're just gonna have to worry about like too many leaves or, you know, whatever. This is what I was on about here. Them being able to spawn there, I knew they could. Okay, Spider, you just slayed yourself. Good job, good job. All that matters is that nothing can spawn here. That's why we are doing this in the first place. Very, very important. Nothing can spawn here, and I genuinely think we should put a couple creeper farms in here. Like we need it. We need it really bad. We are running low on gunpowder rapidly because of how many rockets we use. So as a result, we should probably make at least 1, maybe 3 creeper farms over here. Just so maybe one could always be in load distance. Like, look at that. They spawned crazy fast right there. Oop. Takes us 4 to get over the mountain. Sandstone, we gotta put in its proper home. Here's your sand, down here for dirt. This one, dirt, get rid of that. Stone. Now, almost all of these are filled with stone, which is very nice. And then sandstone and gravel over here, and should be good. This goes right here. Good. Sandstone goes over here. And granite goes right there. Perfect. I really like that sandstone. We might add that a little bit to all of them. I think it looks really good. Oh, we missed a small area right here. Did miss that. No worries. Get it. Just want to keep it all consistent if possible. Dig that 2 layers down. Alright, there we go. So this needs to go another 2 layers down from where we are. Oh, the rice is already starting to smell so good. The chicken smelling good. Beautiful. Freaking outstanding. Freaking outstanding. I can't wait till Slay the Spire comes out a little later this year. Like, we're already almost in October, so when it will come out, I'm not sure, but I'm very much looking forward to it, and we're gonna spam the crap out of that once it comes out, because I thoroughly enjoyed the other one, and I have a lot of hours in it. Oh, that rice. In case you are wondering, and I doubt that you are, because I am not by any means a culinary streamer or whatever, but I did turmeric and curry powder rice, and it's smelling so good right now. Turmeric, curry powder, garlic powder, and then you also add in about 4 bay leaves and a little bit of sesame oil just right into the water, and it does wonders. Does freaking wonders. That paired with the chicken, can't beat it. Easy freaking lunch. Simple and good for days. I guess we could close this off here. And we can actually, let's just use stone. Stone is far less valuable than the sand. Let's get rid of every last water block. Beautiful. Alright, how's our inventory looking? Not bad. And I guess we'll flood this all shortly here. Do I want to do one big flooding, or do we want to do 2 smaller floodings is the real question. Layers are obviously getting larger. No flooding yet. Don't flood me yet, baby. Stop trying to flood it. Maybe we do 2 smaller ones. Be easier to control that way. Turtle, I am so sorry. This has been your home for a long time here. It has. And it's not going to be your home for very much longer. You're going to get swept away by the current. take away all of this, and then once we put a roof on this sucker, we should have really, really good spawn rates in here, especially if we light up that shore over there. And we gotta make the mountain spawn proof too, but you know. That is a project for another time, because that's gonna take forever. That's when we start doing the moss and stuff like that, that's when we address that. The moss and the sand on top of it. That is absolutely when we will go and deal with that. But I do genuinely think that we should add at least 1, maybe 3 creeper farms in here. Like 1, you know, just like all along, so that we could potentially get a good amount of stuff. It'd be pretty easy, I think. Pretty easy. Probably gonna have to go back at least one more time for, yeah. Inventory is already filling to the brim. Dude, there's something about curry rice. It's just freaking magical. It smells so good. Especially in the rice cooker. Oh, damn. It is intoxicating, let me tell you. I am intoxicated by this rice. It's so good. I won't be eating any tonight. I could, but I won't be eating it tonight. It is in order to meal prep for tomorrow, basically. Okay, we got sand. Stone goes down here. Oh. Are all of these... Oh, wait. I was gonna say, are all of these freaking full of stone? There's no shot. No shot. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Ores. It's raining again. Yeah, the church is not loaded very often, so we should really think about putting a couple over here, at least while we're working on this area. Though the dudes did push all of the cats off, which was rather annoying. Like, little by little, the creepers have just pushed all the cats away. Which, I didn't even know they could nudge a cat like that, but, you know. Maybe I'll have to look that up and see. I think we're going to do 2 smaller floods just to reduce the potential of things spawning over here that I have to be concerned about. Oh, I forgot to snooze the ads. I'm sorry. Well, I guess we'll wait for the flooding then, since I messed up that. Keep digging in the meantime, though. Is it nighttime, or is it just dark? Yeah, we'll wait till the flood is over, or the ads are over before we start that flood. All potential areas that mobs could spawn on, and we are eliminating that. Very much so. torches back. Very nice. We do have this area lit up over here, but not very well. Yeah, because we have that, this is a much more unsafe area, I'm realizing. There is our little farm down there that is currently broke, by the way, because we left it on and then we left the chunks. So I have to look up the video and find which video we even used for that and then repair it somehow. This is where I expect a lot of mobs to start coming in, though. There is no ledges that can spawn above me, right? No, we're good. Alright, we'll do one very large flood. Then instead of 2 small boy floods. Do you have a couple more inventories full here, though, that we're gonna have to have? Why did a cat spawn there? That's interesting. I don't know how cat spawning mechanics work in this game. I thought they were tied to, like, villages, and that doesn't seem to be the case. Inventory is just about full again. Surprise to no one. Inventory full. Up, 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 down. Still don't know how we're gonna fix this house, by the way. It's gonna just have to have like a weird thing attached to it. Not bad, not bad. We only have 23 sandstone on us at the moment, so I'm not worried about that at all. Oh, look how many mobs there are. See, something is weird about this right now. Sometimes I feel it just doesn't connect to anything. I don't know why. Not able to sleep yet. I don't think anyway. Maybe? No. Just a couple more layers, not a big deal. This is going to get more and more dangerous, though, I have realized. If we don't flood the other part, guess what? They're gonna all be able to spawn. Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Very, very nice. So this is going to yield like 4 double chests of sand for just this little area, which is very, very good. It's not going to be enough to cover, you know, much of the mountain, but it'll be a little bonus for us, and that's great. We're doing it now so that we don't have to collect it later, basically, and we already want this area to be as clean as possible. so that we can put in those creeper farms here, or maybe just a basic mob farm. I don't know. Well, no, I don't need basic mob farm. I don't really need bone meal or anything. If we do, we can get access to it pretty easily once we fix the moss farm. And these layers are getting thicker. That's for damn sure here. Holy crap, the rice is done already? That feels like it was like no time at all for that rice. Very interesting. Hi, zombie. It is nighttime again. Let's go sleep. This rain just, or this world just loves when it rains, truly. It's like, ooh, you know what we haven't done in the last 7 minutes? We haven't rained. Let's rain. It's like, oh, okay. Why are we so aggressive about the rain? Got PTSD about it because it just burned down a tree not too long ago, which is what made me install all the stupid lightning rods as well. I don't even know that they'll work in the way that I need them to, but let's find out. Very good, very good, very good. Inventory's almost got to be full again, right? Sure is. We are starting to get a lot more sandstone now, and shoot. Obviously, the beacon range did not work. Maybe we'll suffer with it a little bit. I don't really feel like getting more iron and setting up a new base and stuff like that. We'll just deal with it. It is very dark here now, though. Let's go ahead and put our materials back. Can't wait till we have like a little market stall here. That's gonna be so cool. It's gonna give this place a lot more life. Okay, step 1, sand. No, that's sandstone. Sand. Stone goes down here. Somewhere right there. I genuinely thought all of these were full, by the way, and I guess I was very incorrect on that. So we are actually very low on stone right now. We're also about to lose our shovel. Let's grab a new one. Any rockets that we could procure? We got 45 paper. Oh wait, paper? Yeah. No rockets though. All right, let's stop over at the church, unfinished church, I might add. Just want to peek in here real quick. Yeah, see, all of my cats have disappeared. There's one right there, which they're just like pushing off. how little we have here. Rockets. Dude, look at this. Look how many guys there are. During the day, this is going to be a really good mob farm. That's all I can tell you. Hell, it's even possible at night. This may be an excellent mob farm, you know? Beautiful. Okay, we're finally down to the last part, though. All this sand mixed in with sandstone, mixed in with regular stone. Rude. Rude. You nailed me twice. Dog barking again. This dog barks so much. Ugh, look how many times you have to switch back and forth because they just put a random sandstone in there. It's like, oh, come on, man. Random sand, random sandstone. Makes it a lot harder to go fast here. Get all of the sand first. That way we don't have to swap constantly. Whack. Okay, replace our shovel so that it does not break on us. Let's shovel a bunch of this. Tons of gravel here too. Let's get rid of all the sandstone. Dude, dog, please. Any more sand? Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of random how the sand and the sandstone align here. I hear you. Whack. 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 Dude, dog, calm the fuck down, buddy. Oh, that time it worked. Interesting. Very interesting. Nope, didn't work. I lied. A lot of mobs over there. Good news is we're very close to the flooding. We gotta probably go back to town. back to our base like one more time or so. And then we should be rearing and ready to flood this. Is that going to be a problem? No, because the water needs to go to that level anyway, so it should not be a problem. Spider, just be careful up there, man. We don't want any accidents to happen. We need to head back. Head back we shall. Yo. We'll use these rockets real quick. Okay, just squeak in there. Good, almost 3 full chests. Excellent news. We got some of that. We got some stone. We do have 8 double chests. 8 and a little. It's not bad. Alright, that's good. Let's get back so we can sleep right away. Actually, let's sleep before we get there, and that should hopefully help with any potential infestations we gotta go over there. Little careful of the cliff right there. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Let's just flood this first. No, actually. This is the last layer, so it's not gonna be difficult. Alright, turtles, are you ready to go back to the ocean? You've been here for a long time. And very soon you will no longer be able to sit there. Very, very soon. Your time is coming, turtles. Your time is coming. We may even have to go back once more here to get our inventory clear. Try not to, but if we do, we do. Beautiful, beautiful. The fact that we have actually finished something today, like one tiny little project, is actually kind of miraculous. Not gonna lie, if you have been with me for any amount of time, you know how true this is. You know, I get super distracted, and oftentimes months go by before I go back to working on the same project, and it's a problem. But for us to finish one tiny, minuscule amount is super cool. I do want a central creeper storage area as well. So they might have to go underneath through some water channels or whatever. Just like that. You're on fire, Mr. Zombie. And you burned. You're not burning at all. Alright, you got bopped. Oh, yeah, we do have to go back one more time, it appears. Ow. Ow. Rude. You're gonna have to stop this eventually. Your reign of terror is coming to an end there, buddy. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Our third one. It's pretty good. We got our dirt over here. Sandstone. Oh, we forgot to put gravel in there, but that's okay. We'll put gravel over here for the minute. I knew it was important to be a hoarder, and we haven't been doing a great job with that. Not been doing a great job with that. Yeah, the scale looks just about right. Like, the houses are big, but the mountains are bigger, right? So the scale feels pretty accurate. Pew! 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 Got him! Trying to get that going. Dun, dun, bum, bum. Alright, let's get all of these bad boys down the drain here. We're so close to being able to flood this thing. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot that there was water in there. That's gonna make this a little bit more obnoxious to do, but... Oh, hello. Let's go ahead, put some torches up there. To try to reduce stuff, and we'll get rid of that at some point, right? But not right this second. Let's just hollow this out. If we do the edges, the rest should be very easy. Edge it out, and then we can come back with our... What is this? Doesn't matter, I don't think. No, that's the one time a water cave does not matter. It's right there. And now we should be able to go through the whole thing. There is water in there, but that will take care of itself at some point. Let's go over here just so that the beacon reaches. Couldn't get all of it, no worries. We'll finish strong. We'll just finish the way that Mojang originally intended us to, in a slow capacity. Okay, I didn't mean to do that one yet. Just sneak our way through here, and the beacon should kick on any second. Any second. Hello. Beacon. There we go. Let's go as fast as we can. Try to get through all of this. Go. Alright, so all that's left is to flood this bad boy. Completely and indefinitely. This. Yeah, this is the right layer here. This is the right layer. Alright, let's flood it. Alright, let's flood it entirely. The turtles are gonna go somewhere. I don't know where they're gonna go, but not here. Not here, that's for sure. Wherever you end up, turtles, good luck. We're all counting on you. Here they come, and one's in the water, two's in the water. Let's just get the rest of it. So close to the whole thing filling with water now. Just a little bit more. We're gonna snooze the ad real quick. It's got 30 seconds left on it while I was looking, so we'll do that. Just get this done. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's the final countdown. Alright, this is the final little bit here. We're missing some sand, but I don't care. Done. Flooded. What's up, turtle? He's like, dude, where did my beach go? Sorry, buddy. Your beach is gone. Your beach is gone. Let's go ahead and sleep. All right. Beautiful. So that is all of that land flooded. We don't. Should we just get rid of? Yeah, we should. Rather than lighting this up, let's just get rid of this little random ass tray that we have here for no reason whatsoever. Damn. Instant mine ran out. It's almost 3 o'clock already. I'm gonna have to start getting ready for bed soon. This sucks. Being an adult, man. And there we go. Beautiful. All done and dusted. Nothing can spawn inside of our wall at the moment, and that is great success. Yes, it is. Great success. Any last sand can go in there, so 3 1/4 chess is not bad. Not bad at all. Got a little bit of stone. Let's just clean up. Try not to leave a freaking mess here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Got ores. Ores, andesite, and granite and sandstone. All right, beautiful. Very, very easy. Things are coming together. Little by little here. Little by little. Alright. Kind of a short stream-ish, but we got something that we wanted to achieve finished. We made a little bit of progress on the mountain here, so I think next time we can set up the beacons for that, start destroying that, and then actually make the proper outline for the mountain so that we can, you know, start to finish that, and that should be good. So we're going to call it there. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, ciao.